This is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at inside the human condition. These are the competing forces. And as therapists and as clients, sometimes we have our eye on the prize. Sometimes we have our eye on the, the core issue, the core wound, the big job, the big trauma. Can you see visually what is going on in the client? Can you see why they pull back? Can you see why they can't? Do you see why they shut down? Do you see why the nervous system doesn't have the capacity? Do you see why the system won't allow it? Do you see why the DNA? Can everybody see that? Yeah. So there we have it visually. Now I want you to listen to this for me, all right? So we're going to do a wee tiny exercise. I'm going to be a client and I'm going to try and tell you the story of how I feel. And I'm going to try my best to tell you the story. Now, we've just had the visual exercise. We're going to have an auditory exercise. So if anybody has anything going on in the background, you might want to just pay attention to this. So we have 4 people that represent the 4 component parts, visual or an auditory representation of the 4 component parts of what I just showed you visually. I'm representing the client and I want you to try and listen to what I'm saying. So I want you to try and listen to what I'm telling you, what I'm trying to get across to you. All right. So if our 4 component parts are all ready, you can unmute yourself. And do you want to unmute yourself? Just double check everybody's unmuted. Yeah, everybody's unmuted. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. I just want to.
You're just weak. You're just weak and pathetic. You're just weak and pathetic. That's all you are. You're just weak. You're just pathetic. You're just weak and you're pathetic. You're weak and you're pathetic.
What will you become of you?
Just weak and you're pathetic. You're just weak. You're pathetic. You're weak and you're pathetic.
Become of you?
You're just weak.
Become of you, and who will you become?
Thank you. That's the noise in the client's head. And we're asking them, could you hear me at all? And I wasn't trying to lower my voice. That's the noise in the client's head. You have the visual representation. You have the understanding of it. I could nearly cry, I think, because I know what it's like. We all know what it's like. We've experienced it. That's the noise that goes on. And we're asking clients to move beyond it. Is it any wonder they're exhausted? Is it any wonder we're exhausted? Is it any wonder we're thinking, what are we hearing? Are we hearing core issues? Are we hearing nervous systems active? What are we listening to here? Because that's the experience. Let me know in the chat what that felt like to you. What did that feel like to you? Because that's the experience. We're not playing games here. This isn't, chaos. Chaos, Vicky. Chaos, Armandi. Absolute chaos.